Welcome to Road 5 Rundown with Chris and Brandon. It's Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. Time to go through the sales.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Love that one.
Please hold the applause till the end. Please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Down, everyone.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Yes, please. Welcome to another episode of That's actually what's happening
feel right now. Yeah, that's how we all feel right now shooting this episode.
That's what's happening right now. It's we all know that everybody back at home watching this. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I love messing around with this sound thing. I think we just rediscovered it. We didn't even do it for the last episode that we were doing here. Not on this, but for those of you who don't know, we record another episode or another podcast called 5 Idiots Talking Toys, and we record on Wednesday nights for everything. A little peek behind the curtain there for our Sunday episodes, and we also have this thing called Wednesdays wins and whiffs of the week. And we also record that on Wednesday. We record everything on Wednesday, including this, which is we roll right into this. But we did not use our sound effects tonight on any of the recordings that we do for our normal podcast.
Which we start, because Fred Norris was actually off last episode, but Fred Norris is on this episode. He's in the green room right now. You just can't see him.
Yeah.
He's doing all the side effects for us.
Old Fred. Too bad we don't have Baba Booey Shane on here. But anyway, welcome to Rogue 5 Rundown. This is where we go over sales for the last week. So we are in the middle of September 2025, and we're going to go over some of the toys that we have sold on the page. We have a page called Rogue 5 Toys on Facebook, rogue5toys.com. Search for us on there. We don't go over everything because we'd be here all night. But if you're looking for something in particular, we have this little magnifying glass right here. You need to type in what you're looking for, like ATST, and it will come up. And sometimes Scout Walker.
Yeah, I put both of them there just in case.
Or acrylic case or whatever. So we try our best to put some, as many terms as possible on here. But anyway. Without further ado, we'll do this ATST Scout Walker, which sold for $60. Chris, you listed this as missing a few stickers, right? But it's otherwise complete. And
it works. It's functional. Missing some stickers. I know the top turret alone can go for $35 alone, but the rest of it, as you know, are kind of like junk pieces. So I was just happy that it sold.
Yep.
People do army build them, so.
Army build them, customize them, all that kind of stuff. Moving on, we have toothbrushes. This is a great deal because I think they usually go for about $10 or more a piece here, but these are all vintage Oral B, right? Yeah.
I mean, everyone made a big stink about this when I listed them. I had like 5 people claim them. I had a lot of people make the emoji face like that's very shocked, but I've sold these before so many times, and I always list them at $8 a piece individually, and it takes forever to sell. Now, all of a sudden, I just put them all up in one batch and just said $40, $8 a piece for all, and then all of a sudden, everyone was blowing me.
I know that happens from time to time where you'll list something, it'll sit there forever, nobody even looks at it, and then next thing you know, you list it again, and people are jumping over. You're like, where was this last time?
So I don't understand. I was thinking maybe one of them itself, like the C-3PO and R2, you don't ever see often. So maybe that was like a harder one. I have no clue, but everyone wanted them. I guess I listed them too cheap, but I'm still happy with the price.
Good. Moving on quickly.
I'll talk. This is the Battlestar Galactica. This is the Cylon Centurion. Now, this is not an expensive figure whatsoever. What makes it expensive is the condition. This thing was absolutely beautiful. You always find this with missing paint, rubs, like the silver rubbing off on the chest. This one was in very, very nice condition. They were poorly made to begin with. So, like, the quality control was never good on them. But this is actually a very, very nice one. And that's our friend Matt Neef for $70, Patreon member.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is Brandon's AT-AT Walker, sold for $200 and shipping. I mean, the chin guns alone, I believe, are $125 minimum.
Yeah,
And then the legs, and then like the
works.
battery cover, and it works. Like, I mean, no matter what, these things still command a very good price. So $200 in shipping, is still a very good price in my eyes.
Yep, and that sold to a non-Patreon member, but anyway, he'll be happy with that. So yeah, good deal on that. Chin guns, like you were saying, those are where the money's at. So yeah, that sold. Happy to pass that along. This is a 12-back B Takara Vader.
Mm-hmm. AFA 75 plus. I had originally listed this on the IC Deal No Deal page just to get some action on it to see what it was like. And then it didn't sell. And then I listed it on our page, and it sold instantly within seconds. So I was very happy about that.
Love that little Japanese sticker on the bottom right corner. I picked this one out. Bossk mail away. We don't see these too often because the box is always very hard to find. So I've never seen too many of these graded come up for sale.
The Bossk box is the hardest box for the mail-aways figures that you can possibly get. It's way harder than the Boba Fett one. So the box alone can be some money. The rest of the stuff is not too hard to get. This got graded a 70 plus, but again, it's the box that has the value. It's always beat up. And this one sold, I would say, within an hour or two being listed.
So weird to me that you see the Boba Fett boxes, but you can't find. It's like, why are people throwing away the Bossk ones and not the Boba Fett one?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they just made more of them. I don't know.
So we covered this on one of our episodes, the Karate Kid toy line, and these were made by Remco, I want to say, back in the 80s. And I had a bunch of these that I just listed on the page, and they sold very, very fast. But these were all in very nice shape. This came from a local collector here in San Diego that had these and doesn't do loose figures anymore. But this was Johnny, the Cobra leader, came with his brick wall. The brick wall alone sells for like $30 for this thing, so I'm kind of surprised. But the gi, what they have on here, their clothing, that's some money as well. So if you can find nice ones of those. There's a Sato. He's in nice shape as well. He sold $25. Crease. I think these go from anywhere from 45 to 80, I want to say, for this guy. And his gi has the dragons on there. It's very nice shape.
These are cool. These are really cool.
I mean, yeah, these are in excellent shape.
Chosen,
and then Daniel, who was probably the worst shape out of all of them with the chest rub, and that's very, very common for him. But to have the clothing, the gi on there with the nice emblems is pretty tough to find. And the rest of the paint on all these was really good. So, and then the ref, that the urinal variant, All Valley tournament referee that a lot of people peed on in the back of the gym. So. So those sold very fast on the page. I hardly ever see them, so I guess people were jumping on them. I might hold the record for the most photos ever taken for this one. I took 80 photos.
That is insane.
For this Darth Vader Star Destroyer, which is still available. I'm not going to bore everybody with all the pictures here, but it comes with a box. The box had a pop cut on it. And then we're missing one sticker on the actual playset, one of the little small stickers from the side. But just sold one of these on the page for $240 actually not too long ago. So this one was $220 because it's missing the sticker and the pop cut out, but still available. And that's about what they go for, anywhere from $220 to $260 depending on condition there. So nice set there, still available. This is your listing from today, I think.
Yeah, I listed that today. That is the this is not the mail away one. This is just the survival kit, the accessory one. I believe that came with the AT-AT.
Okay.
So there's two of them. One is a mail away, and then this one is the one that came with the AT-AT Hoth accessory bag.
Yeah, because it's got the string and the backpacks and stuff.
Yeah, there's no gas mask or anything in it, but I mean, I always just call them the survival kits, regardless. So
yeah,
that's sold for $50.
it's a very nice wording on the baggie too. There, it's a nice example. Nice and fresh.
Really good condition.
This was the Darth Vader coin that you listed, $70.
$70 came with the case for free. I always put it on the scale so you can see what it weighs. Any real coin will weigh between 4.3 to 4.9. If it's below 4.3 or over 4.9, then you should be checking the coin because they might be having a problem. That's like the known fakes. Anything between 4.3 and 4.9 are all real.
There you go.
That's why I put the scale on.
Good history lesson there. I got to buy one of those scales. And then I listed some comic books. This is one of the cool ones. A lot of these different variant covers, like an A-Wing pilot here. These are all really neat, and people have been scooping these up. So $5. I didn't know that they released a Dark Droids comic book series, but apparently it's all the droids gone wild, and they start to take over the universe, maybe. I don't know, but a lot of variant covers there, and I got a lot more of those to come soon on the page. But we like to put a lot of stuff up on the page, whether it's Chris just posted a crap ton of loose figures.
So much stuff today.
Lots of stormtroopers and all that. So, and then lots of different other figures, a lot of accessories, a lot of stuff. So if you are looking for anything in particular, like I said, use the little magnifying glass there. Join us on the page here. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/5daystalkingtoys, where we show you what's coming soon on the page. We hunt some toys. We give you early access to episodes like this. And we do giveaways and stuff like that. So join us on Patreon, and you will know what is coming first and foremost on the page. Also, we have our podcast and our Wednesdays one of the week. And we also have Two Idiots Talking Trailers. Apparently, we're reviving that. The other idiots that were on the podcast with us earlier, they're actually doing an episode right now.
Yeah, as we speak.
So I can't wait to watch that, but I probably won't watch it. But anyway, maybe I will. We'll see.
That is all from Rogue 5 Toys, or Rogue 5 Rundown, talking about our vintage toys.
Yeah, well,
I like the honor one. Best one. That's the best one.
Yep. All right. So that'll do it for another episode. We'll see y'all next week, and hopefully you can join us on the page sometime soon. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.